Now children, in this video I am going to explain exercise 3.4, that is solution of trigonometric equations. The equations involving trigonometric functions of a variable are called trigonometric equations. A equation where trigonometric functions are involved. That means sin x is equals to 0. Then we need to find out value of x. We have already learned that the value of sin x and cos x repeat after the interval of 2 pi, and the value of tan x repeat after the interval of pi. Okay, so the solution of trigonometric equations for which x lies between 0 to 2 pi. That means all four quadrants are involved. Four quadrants, 0 to pi by 2, first, pi by 2 to pi, second, pi by 2 to pi to 3 pi by 2, third, and 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, fourth. Therefore, it is 0 to 2 pi are called principal solutions. And the expression involving integer small n, which give all solution of trigonometric equation, is called the general solution. There are two solutions, children. The first is general solution and the second one is principal solution. General solution be in terms of n, where n is an integer, and principal solution lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, now some formulas are here. General solution of trigonometric equations. If sin x is equals to 0, it implies x is equals to n pi, where n belongs to integer. If cos x is equals to 0, it implies x is equals to 2n plus 1 under bracket pi by 2, where n belongs to integer. That we have already done in exercise 3.2. If tan x is equals to 0, then also it implies x is equals to n pi. Now the second one is, if sin x is equals to sin y, it is not equals to 0. It gives us function sin x is equals to sin y. It implies x is equals to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into y, where n belongs to integer. If cos x is equals to cos y, it implies x is equals to 2n pi plus minus y, where n belongs to integer. And if tan x is equals to tan y, it implies x is equals to n pi plus y, where n belongs to integer. These are the formula which we are going to use in exercise 3.4 while solving the trigonometric equation. Let's start questions based on these formulas. Now, the first question, children, find the principal and general solution of the following equations. Tan x is equals to 1 by root 3, sec x is equals to 2, cot x is equals to minus root 3, and cosec x is equals to minus 2. We need to find out value of x for the following equations. Now, first, given equation tan x is equals to minus 1 by root 3. Tan x is equals to 1 by root 3. Now, principal solution. Tan x is greater than 0. Tan x is greater than 0 because it is 1 by root 3. It is positive value. Therefore, x lies in first and third quadrant because here tan is positive. So, tan x is equals to 1 by root 3. The first quadrant, that means it is tan pi by 6. X implies pi by 6. Now, since it is positive in third quadrant, so the angle should be written as tan x is equals to tan pi plus pi by 6. 1 by root 3 can be written as pi plus pi by 6, because tan pi plus theta is tan theta. Therefore, it is also equals to tan pi by 6 1 by root 3. Hence tan x is equals to tan 7 pi by 6. That means here x is equals to 7 pi by 6 is also valid. Therefore, the principal solutions are two solutions, pi by 6 and 7 pi by 6. And definitely it lies between 0 to 2 pi. The general solution is tan x is equals to 1 by root 3, that implies tan pi by 6. Since tan x is equals, if tan x is equals to tan y, then x is equals to n pi plus y. In place of y, here pi by 6 is there. Therefore, x is equals to n pi plus pi by 6, where n belongs to integer. Now children, just see here, for general solution, the answer be in terms of small n. For principal solution, the answer lies between 0 to 2 pi. Same way, the next question is sec x is equals to 2. If sec x is equals to 2, then cos x is equals to 1 by 2. Again it is positive greater than 0. X lies in first and fourth quadrant because cos is positive in first and fourth quadrant. For first quadrant, the angle 1 by 2 is cos pi by 3. Therefore, x is equals to pi by 3. And for fourth quadrant, cos 2 pi minus pi by 3. That means it is 5 pi by 3. Therefore, two principal solutions are there. The first is pi by 3 and second is 5 pi by 3. For general solution, cos x is equals to 1 by 2. It is cos pi by 3. If cos x is equals to cos y, then x is equals to 2n pi plus minus y. Here y is pi by 3. Therefore, x is equals to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3, where n belongs to integer. Question number 3 is cot x is equals to minus root 3. Here it is negative. Tan x is minus 1 by root 3. Since tan x is less than 0, definitely it lies in second and fourth quadrant. In second quadrant, tan x is equals to minus 1 by root 3. It is minus tan pi by 6. In second quadrant, angle is pi minus theta. So tan x is equals to tan pi minus pi by 6. Then x is equals to 5 pi by 6. And for fourth quadrant, tan x is equals to minus 1 by root 3. That implies tan 2 pi minus theta, in theta pi by 6 should be here. Therefore, x is equals to 11 pi by 6. So two principal solutions are there, 5 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Now, for general solution, tan x is equals to minus 1 by root 3. That is minus tan pi by 6. So, minus tan pi by 6 can be written as tan pi minus pi by 6. Therefore, x is equals to tan x is equals to tan 5 pi by 6. Hence, general solution is n pi plus 5 pi by 6. In place of y, it is 5 pi by 6. N belongs to integer. So this is a general solution, and principal solutions are 2, 5 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. Same way, next question is cosec x is equals to minus 2. Then sin x is minus 1 by 2. Same way, sin less than 0. Therefore, definitely sin lies in third and fourth quadrant. In third quadrant, sin x is equals to minus 1 by 2 minus sin pi by 6. It can be written as pi plus pi by 6. Hence, x is equals to 7 pi by 6. Then, and for fourth quadrant, it is 2 pi minus pi by 6. X is equals to 11 pi by 6. Therefore, two principal solutions, 7 pi by 6 and 11 pi by 6. For general solution, sin x is minus 1 by 2 minus sin pi by x. That means sin pi plus theta is minus sin theta. Therefore, this can be sin pi plus pi by 6. So, sin x is equals to sin 7 pi by 6. Hence, x is equals to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n 7 pi by 6, where n belongs to integer. This is the general solution of cosec x is equals to minus 2. This way, children, I have explained all 4 questions that are given in exercise 3.4. Now come to next part, next format of the question. Find the general solution of the following equations. The first is sec square 2x is equals to 1 minus tan 2x. Second is cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equals to 0. And third is sin 2x plus x is equals to 0. Here in all cases we need factors, children. Then after we can solve it. Now first sec square x, since we know sec square x is equals to 1 minus tan square x, hence it is sec square 2x is equals to 1 minus tan 2x. Tan square 2x, it's not tan 2x, it is tan square 2x. Now here sec square 2x, that means 1 plus tan square 2x. Sec square 2x is equals to 1 plus tan square 2x. So in place of sec square 2x, it is 1 plus tan square 2x is equals to 1 minus tan 2x. 1 get cancelled. Tan square 2x plus tan 2x is equals to 0. Here we can take tan 2x as a common. So tan 2x common, 1 plus tan 2x is equals to 0. There are two factors. If tan 2x is equals to 0, then 2x is equals to n pi. That means x is equals to n pi by 2. This is the first general solution. And the second is if tan 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. That implies tan 2x is equals to minus 1 minus tan pi by 4. Then tan 2x is equals to, it should be plus for comparing the angle. Then tan is negative in second quadrant, it can be written as tan pi minus pi by 4. So tan 2x is equals to tan 3 pi by 4. Hence 2x is equals to n pi plus 3 pi by 4. In place of y it is 3 pi by 4. Hence x is equals to n pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 8. This is the solution, general solution of this equation. Okay. Next question is cos 3x plus cos x minus cos 2x is equals to 0. First we need to take cos 3x plus cos 2x all together and we have to apply the formula. Cos a plus cos b is 2 cos a plus b by 2 cos a minus b by 2 minus cos 2x as it is. After calculation, this will be 2 cos 2x into cos x minus cos 2x is equals to 0. Here we can take cos 2x as a common. Cos 2x under bracket 2 cos x minus 1 is equals to 0. If cos 2x is equals to 0, then 2x is equals to 2n plus 1 and pi by 2. X is equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 4 where n belongs to integer. And if 2 cos x minus 1 is equals to 0, that means cos x is 1 by 2, it is cos pi by 3. Then x is equals to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Only we have to put the value in the formula where n belongs to integer. Okay, now the last question is sin 2x plus cos x is equals to 0. Here angle 2x and here angle x is there. Then 2x can be converted into x. Sin 2x can be written as 2 sin x cos x plus cos x is equals to 0. We can take common cos x here. Cos x common, 2 sin x plus 1 is equals to 0. Two factors. So if cos x is equals to 0, then x is equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 where n belongs to integer. This is the first solution. And for second one, the second factor 2 sin x plus 1 is equals to 0. That means sin x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Minus sin pi by 6. Sin is minus in third quadrant. Therefore, it can be written as sin pi plus pi by 6. Then sin x is equals to sin 7 pi by 6. Here x is equals to n pi plus minus 1 to the power n 7 pi by 6 where n belongs to integers. Here children, I have explained all the questions of 3.4. do all the questions, and if you have any doubt, then consult me. Thank you.